Close enough. Okay. So go ahead. So you're hitting the giant?
For 10 damage.
Okay. Nice.
How much health does it have?
A lot.
Yes, we gotta all attack it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I have a bow. I'm gonna shoot it with my bow, which does 6 damage.
Okay. Roll to hit him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. D20.
Yeah. Yep. Giants have an AC of 18.
1!
Oh.
I shoot myself.
Yeah, you
Somehow.
you trip and like roll and somehow shoot yourself with the bow, and you're like laying in front of the giant now, and
Oh,
He's looking at you,
Mhm.
but you distract him.
So you took how much damage did your bow do?
6.
Then yeah, you do 6 to yourself.
Well, you gotta roll 1d6 or it does 6. Because if it's 1d6,
It's
you gotta
1d6, so you do 1d6 damage.
roll. So roll, and that's how much damage you
Mhm.
take.
Oh.
1.
1. Oh, okay.
Okay, you take 1 damage.
Even
Lots
better.
Lots better than 6. Is that
Bless
so?
You have to what? What
Well,
did you
go.
say? Okay, then go.
Alright, I would like to cast
Just
Flaming Sphere on top of the giant's private parts.
Actually, what am I saying? You can't do that. It's Darren's turn to attack.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just kind of levitate up there behind him, well, stealthy and stuff. Can I roll for stealth?
Yeah,
See
roll
if I
for
can-
stuff. You roll for stuff. That's a d12.
But out of 12, he got 9. So,
Try this again.
That's a 15.
15 plus 9.
That'll do it. You are stealth.
I am stealth. So first, I'm gonna make a sleight of hand check and see if I can steal anything off of him because I get that for free.
Off the giant.
Oh
Well, he's got a club and a loincloth.
steal his loincloth. Steal his
I'm gonna try to
loincloth.
steal the club.
Okay.
That seems the more dangerous of the two. Then again, with Connor, yeah, definitely the club. 7 plus 9.
16.
Alright, you steal the club.
I steal the club. Now I'm gonna hit him with it.
Okay.
What
It's-
damage does it do?
Let me see. Apparently 1d12.
Eh.
Plus strength.
6.
That's a 6.
Plus strength.
And I can make anything strength as dexterity. Because reasons. So, yeah. It was 6 plus 6. That's 12.
Okay.
Are we even damaging it?
I mean, yeah. A lot.
Just did 12.
Justin?
That's some.
So, question: How many
And I just
how many
weapons-
shards can I shoot?
1d4.
1d4.
Is this just going to be permanent, or is it every turn I roll the d4 to see how many?
Every turn.
3 of them. All right, I'm going to fly above him, and I'm going to shoot 3 of them at him. 4, 13. Oh wait, I have to see if I even hit with them.
Yeah, which you probably won't.
Nope. Nope. Well, actually,
That'll hit.
yes. 22. 3.
Giant clubs suck.
Okay. So, you just did your attack. Okay. The suicide man, he's going to...
Attempted suicide.
Yes, but...
How was there a twist? Like that.
Okay. A small portal opens up next to him, and he reaches in and pulls out like a futuristic, like weapon of some sort, like a gun, like a really futuristic gun. And he points at the giant, and he shoots the giant, and the giant's vaporized.
Aww.
And he looks at it and goes, huh. Then he shoots himself with it, and he's vaporized, and then his ashes fall to the ground, and then his ashes like come up and spin around, and he's reformed. He's like, oh. And the gun disappears.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a good thing we didn't try and kill him. Actually, no, that wouldn't actually.
I'm pretty sure we
I
did
don't-
try and kill him.
Yeah,
we
he
did,
literally
but-
cut off his.
I used his privates appropriately. Used stop the clock.
Didn't work, so.
It slowed us down.
It didn't help at all.
Wouldn't a giant heavy cogs just kind of
I wish I could have a giant heavy cock in my bag. but
Cog.
No. Oh.
cog as in clock?
I was hoping I get the giant.
Same thing, only different.
Sounded just there.
A cog, like a clock.
I was just talking about the giant. This is why I'm not invited anywhere.
Well, you killed the giant. The other giants are running off. So the person at the gate opens the gate and says, quick, get inside before they come back. I assume you guys all want to go inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
What's the
I'll
worst
turn
that can
back
happen?
normal.
Out of curiosity, just how big is this giant club?
It's
Like-
bigger than you.
That's okay. I have robot arms. And
So who's the guy that ushed us in?
He's just
Just
Guard.
Maybe I can sell a tree to somebody.
guard stuff.
Hey, you know,
Talk
if
to
you're
the
not
guard?
strong enough,
Yeah.
I can just become an upgrade. Go inside your arms.
What you look like under
You can be
that,
strong
that
enough.
helmet guard. I want to wink at him for
You can see his
seduction.
face.
Oh, can I still try to seduce him?
Sure.
I got 9
I think we need to turn him into
Yeah,
a
you
child
failed.
again.
plus 5 or plus 4.
No, you don't seduce him.
Is he at least weirded out?
No, he's weirded out. He didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Can I stab him?
And as you do this, Suicide Man just... What are you saying?
I'd like to. There's a guard walking away. What is the guard doing?
He's slowly stepping away from you.
Can I jump forward and stab him?
Why?
With-
You could.
Wait, before I do
That
that,
is an option.
to surprise him, I want to throw some of my disconnected privates at him.
We just got in the city. This man graciously opens the door for us, and then you just said, "Oh, I'm gonna throw stuff at him."
To surprise him, I want to throw the old priest's privates at him, and then cast Flaming Sphere.
I'm just going to telekinetically stop this and tell the guard to ignore him.
So
Alright,
you're
he's dumb.
labeling all of the privates now.
Alright. Connor, roll a d20. Darren, roll a d20.
I got 17.
That's still a
He's
D12.
gonna re-enter.
No, that's
No,
a
that was a
d20.
D20.
I got 17.
13. Plus. Are we adding anything?
No, we'll call it. Okay, I'm going to say you pull them out and throw them, and Darren stops them in midair, puts them back in your bag, and you don't fireball.
That seems
And he
fair.
just, stops you entirely, and then tells the guard to please excuse our,
Special friend.
special friend over here.
Can I at least have a spark fly out of my hand?
No. Yeah, and the guard's like, that's okay.
He's like,
Yeah,
"Where'd
so-
you get that?"
He's like, I really hope that wasn't what I think it is, or was, but
Oh, it probably was. It really depends on how you think.
Can I add yours to my collection?
He steps back even further now, and it's like,
Or at least that one.
yeah. All right, Nicole,
All right.
what do you want to do?
Walking through the gate.
Yep. So in the town, in the city,
What is there?
there's really not that much. Like the city, it's a pretty, like it is a city, but the actual buildings and stuff are all very run down and falling apart.
So no arm upgrade shop?
Wood and stone.
Oh dear.
Anyway, there is one building though that is still fairly well intact, and it looks like it's the King's Palace.
We should go up to the King's Palace.
Yeah, we never know.
I think that was a yes.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, but.
I'd like to.
Alright, so you make your way to the King's Palace. There's a lot of peasants and extremely poor, miserable people
His grandma
on
there.
either side. No.
And I
There you
set
go.
up shop because they're
Yeah.
people and they want food.
Yeah.
Alright, do that.
She's gonna
Okay.
set up shop. All right.
Cole, you're the arrow guy. Where are we at?
I'm just gonna.
So we have this town just across the whole middle of it, just right shop.
This is like the main building over here, and there's like a bunch of little stuff, useless homes and buildings. It's like a bacteria.
I'd like to find the ugliest person in the group of peasants and ask him if he'd like to join our crew.
So you search the town, you find a really, really ugly old fat woman. And she is churning butter with her feet.
I'd like to ask her if she would like to join our quest.
Yeah, it's like, excuse me,
Ma'am,
young, beautiful woman over there, would you like to join me and my friends on a quest?
Want to wink at her?
And she turns. Says, what? What are you asking, Brunhilde?
Hey, babe, want to join our quest?
Join the quest? What?
Because we need someone attractive like
You what? You blind?
Is this Arnold Schwarzenegger?
you. No. I know a beautiful woman when I see her. I'm giving her the smaller and winking every once in a while.
Yeah, roll for great.
Joke's on you. She's
14
blind and deaf.
plus 4, 18.
Okay. She does find you attractive. Brunhilde could help you. Brunhilde come with you.
Good.
Brunhilde show you good time.
I'm liking where this is going.
Okay.
You know, this is somehow going to magically result in us getting another die.
Not this one. Alright. Nicole, what do you want to do? So you're setting up shop. You sell sandwiches to some people. Okay.
Make it
couple of the nobles of the town come up and want to buy some sandwiches.
Okay.
They how much do your sandwiches cost?
35.
35 gold.
You know what's better than 35? 36.
One of the peasants quickly, you see him run over and he comes back with 35 gold and puts it on the table. He's like, I had to sell my home and my family, but here you go. And so he wants to buy a sandwich.
I give him the most awful meat. I mean, the most low
Zombie
quality
meat.
sandwich.
Zombie.
Yeah, he eats it real fast. And it's like, oh, haven't eaten anything in weeks.
just took all that gold.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah. Also, some of the nobles, being of lower middle class, they would like to buy a few sandwiches as well. So we'll say like 3 more sandwiches
Okay.
for 35. So
Alrighty.
I should get into the sandwich business.
3.
Okay.
this is like 105 more gold.
Yeah, it's 15 and 50, or yeah, 105.
Ooh. I have 165 right
Yep. So
Well,
have
if you want, you know,
200.
good business
Yeah.
selling food to poor beggars who have no food. The starving beggars.
Yeah.
Good business.
Oh.
Good business.
Who's in the direct vicinity of me?
No. Well, you see the sandwiches being sold,
Okay.
and then in the distance is like the palace
Yep.
of the king, and that's pretty much it.
Can
There's
we
a lot
just
of
look over to
rundown
him and be
homes.
like,
There's not
I
really
think we should
anything
go
else.
talk to the king about those giants outside.
Yeah, I'm going with him.
All right, you
I'll
guys.
go talk to the king. Maybe.
You don't know this is happening. You're over
But
here.
I
with
saw them.
Brunhilde.
They just passed me.
No, Brunhilde's covering that entire
Yeah.
region.
Brunhilde's
see
like
anything.
this whole area.
She's like that quarter of the town.
Yeah. Everyone just calls it Brunhildeville.
Why is she churning butter with her feet?
I don't know.
How much butter does she make?
Why are you obsessed with taking people's testicles? Equally valid question.
Why are you rocking back and forth rapidly?
I don't want to know that one.
Me and Brunhilde.
Wait, no. Okay.
Wait, no.
I'm just kind of moving my legs.
Stop now. Now it's
So is there a way I can like charm Brunhilde to follow me to the castle?
You already did. She joined the party.
Yeah.
She did join our party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like to take her to the castle. I want to hold her hand.
Alright. You and
Really?
Brunhilde frolic.
Give me
Every skip she takes like shakes the whole town.
she goes over houses.
Yeah. There's like there's a little kid like trying to like cross the street, and he's got like a cane. He's like crippled, and
Can I
he
kill him?
falls over, and Brunhilde just like steps right over him.
Wait, so does the kid die?
No,
Over
he's just
him
like
or on him?
on him. He's just like crushed into the mud. He's alive, but
Oh, can I turn him back
He might
around
as
and
well
kill
be
him?
dead.
no, can't kill his child.
Okay.
Not this child. This child's important.
Was the others not?
He'll be a king one day.
It's even better.
He's the
If he ever
prince.
recovers from the paralysis. All right. So you're at the palace, and
Secretly, he got the paralysis when he dropped his toy in the road, went to get it, and Brunhilde stepped on it for the first time.
this is the second time.
He finally recovered, and then he's like, I can walk!
Yep.
He's like,
Dead. Not dead, but right. So you reach the
been
king's
watered.
palace. The guards allow you to enter, and you get to the king. And what do you want to ask him?
But
Can
why?
I have Brunhilde's hand in marriage?
He's like, "Oh, a wedding! I do love weddings. Of course you can, my boy."
Now, do you happen to have a fancy-looking gem that looks like these to use as the diamond? I'll be happy to pay you.
No, he doesn't. I just thought of
Right.
something that I thought about doing. Like it wasn't my original plan, but having
The wedding ring be
Brunhilde's ring be the. But no.
That's what I was hoping.
So you have to fight Brunhilde.
oh,
But no.
fight to the death.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
No, I have to
The
get
king
married.
comes over and he takes his little staff, but he bonks you on the head with it, and then bonks Brunhilde, and he says, "You're married now." And then you're married. He says, "You may kiss the bride."
Wait, don't you have a list or whatever of that?
The bride is
that you made specifically like for Connor of like romance or relationships or whatever?
All the people
Oh no,
set up.
I hadn't, but I can. That
I
was
think you're gonna have to keep track of Connor's wine.
romantic interactions. I'm gonna make it a new category.
Yeah, that one vampire chick, Brunhilde. Who else? That's just this campaign.
Vampire chick is dead.
No, she's not. She's still got to call me.
She's a vampire. Vampires aren't really alive.
After me and Brunhilde get married, I want to ask if they have a carrier
Oh,
pigeon.
different vampire one.
And send
I
a
was thinking
message.
about the very, very first
Oh
one.
no, the
The
first one
Ethan
died.
and Corbin, yeah.
Yeah,
That would
that
burn.
one was.
She burned in a fire.
I'd like to ask the king if he has a carrier pigeon.
It's like, why is it matter? Well, not to carry a pigeon, but I do have this carrier crow.
I'd love that. I'd like to write a message out to someone and send it.
Oh, it's lovely, my boy. Here you go.
I write a love note to the
Okay.
vampire.
Brunhilde wants to know what you're doing.
I'm doing some business stuff, baby.
Brunhilde is like, you always work with you. You never spend time with me anymore.
Right after this,
It's been like 5 minutes.
right after this, we can go to the king's quarters and do whatever you want.
He's always worked with you.
Just give me a few seconds, babe. We can go into the king's room. I'll take you to the king's room.
King just looks over his card. So he's motions to one of his cards. No.
There won't be a king's room. She'll just knock down the door and the wall.
All right,
The castle.
Nicole, what do
She's
you want
going
to do?
down.
So you still are selling your sandwiches right now, and everyone else went to the castle.
Okay. I thought I was in the castle.
Oh well, I didn't know you wanted to follow them. You want to go with them to the castle?
Yeah, because I
Okay,
thought I was
then yeah.
like right inside the castle, like on the interior.
Oh well, I
Selling
just had you like here selling sandwiches,
Oh,
and the
okay.
castle's like
Okay.
this. But yeah, you can go to the castle. Do you want to ask the king anything, or
I guess.
Oh, you gotta choose.
I know, I don't know what to choose.
Maybe you could smack Brunhilde.
Yeah, actually, can I do that?
smack Brunhilde?
Oh, yeah.
Who does help?
Where? I guess you could slap her.
Alrighty.
Where are you gonna slap her? Yeah. Where are you gonna smack her?
Not work on planning.
Not where Connor's planning.
Anywhere but there.
Probably in the face.
Okay.
That hurts a lot.
Probably in the face.
Yeah.
No, 7!
7? Yeah, you can't reach Brunhilde's face. There's too much fat in the way. You
Oh
can't.
my goodness.
Goes to slap and just starts getting absorbed by her double neck. Or like
You're like quadruple chin.
yeah. Just getting absorbed.
Ah. Alright,
Can I
Darren.
have my arm back? But I asked the king, like, do you have a treasure room?
So he says, well, yeah, it's right here. And he pulls out like a little box and opens it up.
Oh.
There's like 2 rings and like a handful of gold. It's like, this is all my treasures in the kingdom.
So,
I'm just gonna ask
Who
straight
promoted
up,
you to king?
why is everybody so poor and why are there giants attacking you?
said, well, a long time ago, we were a very rich civilization.
cool.
And then it
However,
went to the church.
Do you have any daughters?
no. He does. We're not talking about that right now.
Brunhilde, do you think if she caught you cheating, do you think
Brunhilde
she
would,
survive.
Brunhilde would break you.
Yeah.
I mean, she's gonna break me either way.
Alright.
Anyway.
Yeah, so the king says, yeah, we used to be very rich. However, there was one flaw with our city. We built it right on the border between where monsters live and everyone else lives. So we're constantly under siege by monsters. And so we built this double wall, which for the most part protects us. But he goes on to say, so much money was put into rebuilding the wall and building up other fences that the entire city went broke. And now everyone's poor because all our money went to protecting us from the monsters.
What about the building construction?
How old are
company?
you?
Yeah, why don't they have money?
Yeah, he says after we
probably
ran out of
moved
money,
out.
they left. Yeah.
Oh.
They moved.
So, how old are your daughters again?
Well, I have one that's 13. I have one that's 27. And I have one that's 19.
So I'd like to ask for a
No,
divorce.
Brunhilde is my cousin.
I'd like to ask for a divorce.
They're all probably
From
cousins.
Brunhilde?
from Brunhilde.
I'm gonna flip the king a piece of gold. It's kind of still my turn.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm just gonna send him a piece of gold.
Okay.
Flip
Can
it.
I
He's like,
give him-
oh, thank you so much. My riches increase. And he just puts it in his mouth.
Tenfold.
Can I give him?
Yeah.
Can I,
Looks at all the people there. Just, I have more money than you.
I have more money than you, and I have more money than you, and I have more money than you.
I flipped the
You're
king
like
9
dying
gold.
on the ground, just like, please help!
Yeah, and I have more money than you.
My wife's dying!
I gave him 9 gold because I had 69 gold. And I feel like that's an inappropriate number.
That's what you feel is inappropriate.
Yeah,
All right.
that's definitely the only thing wrong with anything to do with
All
your
right, so yeah, you give the king.
So he's got 10
9.
gold.
Yep. All right.
Justin.
Well, I
Your
already
turn.
asked the king what I wanted to
You
ask.
want to ask him anything else?
Ask him for his daughter.
He knows where the die might be.
Well, I thought we already asked that.
I don't think you ever asked.
Yeah.
You just
Connor was
asked.
like, hey, have you seen any of these?
Yeah, but he didn't really answer me.
And he was just because then you guys wanted to get married.
Well,
And
how else are we-
Connor said, "Have you seen any of these? Okay, can you marry us?"
No, I wanted to have her have the
Do
ring.
you know
and
of any
that-
magical/cursed artifacts that may be near?
He's thinking about it, and he says, "Well, there is a witch that lives in the dungeon of the castle."
Might we go and visit her?
He says, "Sure, why not?"
Dude, I'll
Go
set her
on.
up.
My goodness.
Oh my
What did you
goodness!
do?
Connor
Okay.
wants to entrance the witch.
You probably shouldn't do that with the witch. I'm just saying.
I feel like it's either going to be the king's daughter or the witch.
You'll be incapable of getting more robots.
Brunhilde's gonna
You
rip
know
out
what?
your robot balls. And
Stuff them down your throat.
And she's gonna
I'm
start
going to
churning
stay up
butter
here
with them.
with the king.
Do you
What?
want
I'm
that?
going to stay up with the king
Okay.
while I go do stuff.
All right,
I'd like to ask for a divorce.
all right.
See, I guess I'm going alone.
The king
I don't want
looks
him
at you
coming with
confused.
me.
and says, Divorce? It's like, what is this divorce you speak of?
I'd like to tell Brunhilde that she's crazy.
He says, once you've been married, there's no going back.
I'd like to kill Brunhilde.
Like, oh, that's fine. Brunhilde grabs you by the neck and picks you up in the air, and she says, and she like starts shaking, and she's like, "What are you doing? You want to what?"
I want to kill you with kindness and love.
She's like, "Oh, you!" And she hugs you. You like sink into her body.
Alright, baby, let me go. I gotta go fight this witch and protect
I gotta
us.
breathe.
I gotta breathe. Let me go.
Too bad. That's it for your turn.
Dang
Nicole, are you gonna go with Justin to
I'm
go see
stuck
the
in
witch?
this area.
Yes.
Okay. So Justin and Nicole head downstairs. They find the witch, and she's sitting in a cell sipping some tea.
She seems
Right.
like a pleasant lady.
First of all, where'd you get that tea? I thought this place was poor. They can't afford to feed you prisoners.
She's like, "Oh, it's not real tea. It's just dirt mixed into water."
Oh, that's respectable. Nice.
Anyways,
I soaked my socks in this water.
yeah. It's like,
Sock juice. Would you like some?
Young Polar Express.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, have you seen or heard of any magical or cursed items potentially die?
says, "Oh, like the magic die."
Exactly.
And she pulls out 3 identical D6s and puts them in front of you. She says,
I'm glad I didn't go down there.
I said, "Pick the right one."
You did go down there, though.
I didn't. I'm stuck in
No.
Brunhilde.
Oh.
And
Not a good way.
Not good.
There's no good way with her.
3 identical
Yeah, he says,
D6s.
"Pick the right one, and you will be free to go.
Just
Pick
roll.
the wrong one, and you will be severely punished."
I'm
No
wise
day.
enough to know which one it is. I picked the right one.
All right, you want the one on the right?
No, the correct
He wants the right
I
one.
picked the correct one.
Alright, it is the one on the right. It wasn't a...
Yeah.
I'm wise enough to see
Yeah,
through
so
your
you take...
tricks.
Yep.
Are you gonna roll it?
Yeah. 5.
Oh dear. Is everybody children again?
That one admittedly was not hard to find.
You should have done the Brunhilde wedding and
That would have been a lot more fun, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I was
Like,
gonna do it, and then I was like, no, I can't do that. But
Then,
I
like,
was
one
like,
of us is
really,
like the best
though?
man, and you're...
yeah, horse lady's the or the
I would
minister.
say that, but...
I give her the
You
priest
would
ball.
No,
determine if
Ethan turns back into the priest and does the wedding.
And Ethan also... and
Let's rewind back to the wedding. You guys want to do that?
All right, you should tell Brunhilde you want to renew your vows.
Yeah, let's renew it.
All right. Dun, 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 dun,
Wait, no, I
dun, dun.
kill Brunhilde and I start going out with the king's daughters, and Brunhilde.
What?
Brunhilde has a jealous fit. I
She
don't know,
could be a nice.
You
lady.
keep editing the story.
What do you
Yes,
guys
it
want
works.
to
So what?
do?
So you were being crushed by Brunhilde,
Yes.
and now you want to kill her?
Yeah, I wanted to kill her since we met.
Well, roll to kill her.
I'm supposed to roll to attack.
Oh no!
What you got? One.
and you deserve
Wait,
to
you
die.
got a one.
You got a one.
Okay. You go to she's like sitting eating or something, and you go to like stab her in the back, but then you look at her and you remember all the reasons you fell in love with her, and you drop your knife and you wrap your arms around her, like just barely around her neck, and then you're like, Brunhilde, I love you,
Oh no!
and you fall even more deeply in love.
Oh no!
You love Brunhilde now.
I rolled a 5.
Remember the 82 folds on the back of her neck?
Oh no! Guess we're renewing our vows.
She thinks it's an excellent idea.
Oh
Hold
no.
on. I gotta add this to ones rolled for you. Actually, this is your...
It's like my first one.
No, you've had 3.
You have a lot of them.
You've actually only had 3 that I have counted, including this one. You had when you messed up on cutting off the guy's ball,
Oh.
and then I don't remember what the second one was, but then there's this one.
Yeah.
Alright.
I don't like this one.
Okay, so 1 sec. So Justin, what'd you roll on it?
5.
5. Local gravity reverses and you grow black dragon wings.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Yep. Alright.
So if I turn into something, do my dragon wings carry?
Yep.
Okay, so they're only in my human form.
Yep. Alright, so Connor.
Mhm.
So the king decides to throw
Is
a
he going to get
grand...
crushed by Brunhilde being his gravity's reversed, so he's stuck in the ceiling now, and so
I'm
is
still stuck in
Brunhilde?
Brunhilde.
No, it's just local gravity, so it's just downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where they are.
It's
So-
gonna be disorienting.
Yeah, so the witch is still just like sipping her tea and floating upwards and tipping, and the tea's like falling out. The tea's like poured out, and it takes a sip anyway. Doesn't
No,
even care.
no. She kind of takes the tea and then she just follows it with her mouth
Yeah,
like in space. She's just like squirting out the face of it.
yeah. All right.
Yes.
So then upstairs, the king has decided to throw a grand ball in honor of you getting married and now renewing your vows. 10 minutes later. So you and Brunhilde are like standing in the king's like officiating it, and he's gonna wed you. He's gonna renew your vows with you, and everyone's all gathered, and the ghost of grandma's there. The ghost of that child you killed's there.
Which one?
The first one
Oh.
that you froze.
What about his family?
Yep. Ethan and Ivy are there. They're watching. Everyone's there to see you. you
Yeah,
know.
we even
Nah.
came up from the basement.
What about my vampire lady?
She's not there.
Good.
Unless she stops.
So wait,
So-
you have to choose a best man.
They're actually, so the king has actually decided this is going to be, we're going to have an official wedding for you. So yeah, choose the best man, Connor.
Huh.
Who will be your best man?
Huh.
Can be any character you've met. in
Any
the game.
character we've met?
Yep.
It's
Any-
male.
Yes.
What about Mark?
Mark could be your best man. Suicide Man could be your best man.
That Minotaur stripper.
The Minotaur Stripper. Okay. The Minotaur Stripper's your best man from like way back in that offset thing we did that wasn't even part of the main story. But sure. Minotaur Stripper. So we're going to create this wedding right here.
Let's do it. And there's sandwiches and pie for
Yep,
catering.
there's sandwiches and pie. Ethan's there.
Ooh.
Surely I could do something to contribute.
Justin was thinking he was going to be the best man.
No, I'm just gonna hang up decorations.
This
Like,
isn't my, this isn't my real
Can't
wedding.
cook.
Justin.
This is your real wedding.
No, not real life.
What about
Alright,
your
what
cook?
colors are you? What are your
Your
wedding
cook
colors?
should be there.
Black.
Oh, you know what? All of
And
my
blue.
characters are there too.
I don't have brown.
Ichiraku's catering.
I have red.
Black and red.
Okay. Alright, so
How
just
about yellow, actually? Yellow is a gross color. Instead of
black
red.
and yellow?
Yeah, black and
Aw.
yellow.
Okay. Also,
Black. Yeah.
Emperor Palpatine, aka the King, is officiating the wedding. So where is your character?
Right
here.
Yeah.
There's you. What, Justin? Wait, 1 sec. I'm gonna go fetch Matilda.
Oh no.
Here, actually, I'm gonna